country music and ATVs are, country is the key word there, People that are into country music are generally into the outdoors, and there's rock guys that like to get outside too, but I think headbangers are generally associated with the city and the concrete, and country folks are country folks. There's a reason they call it that. You're outdoors, you got a little more land, a little room to spread your wings, and that's kind of the music they're listening to too.
These two four-wheelers we're riding here, we know you won this one in the ATV rodeo. That one there, how'd you get that Grizzly?
Actually, this was given to me, record labels, when they didn't want to pay you, used to give you Cadillacs. But,
oh, yeah? Wow.
I think our label knew we were a little more into the outdoors, and they gave Ronnie and I each one of these four-wheelers. I'd never ridden. This is a Yamaha Grizzly 660, and it's independent suspension in the back, which I'm not a huge fan of, but when you're hauling a bunch of stuff, they're really good. They're big machines, heavy and whatever, for having fun. That Vincent will really sling it around the corners, and it's a really sport machine. So a lot of people think all these things are the same, and they're really not. They're built in a lot of different ways, and this one's really fun. You can see it's just a pack mule.
Yeah.
I keep all my stuff and my clippers and bags and chainsaws and all that, and it's a big enough machine I can go up and down these hills without worrying about it too much.
Yeah. You got some different graphics on yours. They put that on there for your...
Yeah, these flames, they're not holding up totally under all. I doubt they'll last for the long haul, but they're kind of cool for a while,
They had those put on for you for your 25 million deal.
Yeah, we sold 25 million records, I guess, and the label threw a big party for us, and it's funny because the Coors twins brought these out on stage to Ronnie and I. And my manager was standing next to my wife. He goes, "Wow, Joe bought the boys some girls." Nobody even saw the four-wheelers.
I'm sure your wife was happy about that.
Yeah, she was fired up about that.
Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah.
See, they heard those four-wheelers. They think we're bringing them a little feed. Hey, guys. We've got two four-wheelers that there's no telling how many hours they have. From the time our guys get here till the time they leave, those four-wheelers are running. And they use them for everything. They use them to feed. We've got two big tractors, too, but, four-wheelers are just so much more time efficient, and might have just two horses over here that you got to take some grain to. Well, you don't want to hook a whole tractor up, and it's not too far to walk, but the day would take 3 times as long. So man, they feed with them, they pull hay, mostly grain here and there, but just errands. You forget a bridle and you jump on a four-wheeler. Man, I can't imagine running this farm without them. Boy, it actually turned out to be a pretty good day, huh?
The sun is shining. It has cleared up. We're done riding. It quit raining. The sun is shining.
It was fun, though.
It was a good time.
That mud adds a little action, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it makes it fun.
Our first morning, we got up bright and early and met up with Mark Love and some of his buddies, and they were going to take us on a tour of Brimstone and show us what the trail system had to offer.
Brimstone's been here for a lot of years. It historically was a place where people made a living off the mountain. It's open to the public for use. Totals about 43,000 acres. We're located in northeast Tennessee. We saw a need to preserve the property for use for the community and stepped in and put a business plan together.
Been riding all day. Mark's been showing us around. Right now we've come to an overlook. We've got windmills in the background there, all the way over there on the other side of the mountain. I don't know if you can see them or not. It's going to take a good telephoto lens to get that far.
Primarily, there was an existing trail structure within the property. However, a lot of the existing trails had been overused, so we picked the trails that we felt like matched our management plan and then added to those trails over the past year and tried to bring trails into parts of the property that have overlooks and points of interest, whether it's a homestead area or an overlook or a historical particular point of interest. That's typically where we created trail systems.
When we were out on our trail ride, we came across the famous Powder Box landmark. Now, this is a local landmark with history dating back to the coal mining days. It was used to store blasting powder, and it's centrally located on the Brimstone Trail. We're just hanging out here at Brimstone doing some trail riding. We've been all over today. I don't even know how many miles we went. It's been a good day so far. It's coming towards the evening. It's been a little warm, very dusty. It hasn't rained for a while here, but overall this is an outstanding place to come riding. Definitely a family environment, a lot of green, lush leaves and just some foliage, and just something you don't see on the West Coast or in the Midwest too much. It's a lot to see, and we're having a good time here at Brimstone. We had a good time riding at Brimstone Recreation. We were right in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains of Tennessee. The southern hospitality was second to none. We had first-class cabin accommodations. We stayed in the Bluffs cabin. We were one of the first groups to stay there. I highly recommend, if you get a chance to get down to Tennessee, check them out.